Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and it is that time of the month again. We have a new mythic, Elemaugrim from Dragon's Claw, the first dragon mythic, so that's going to be a lot of fun with all of the other dragons. It's in the Glory Gem Guild and VIP chests for this week only, and then it'll be in all of the other normal drop pools after this week. But as far as mythics are concerned, it's the only one, so it's the easiest time to get it. This may also be the last mythic that ever comes, or comes when we don't have a crafting system. Crafting system will hopefully be here in a month or two or so. Don't know how much that will really change key openings or anything like that, but of course they will be craftable in the nearest future. But as far as Elemaugrim is concerned, let's just click show all and go actually see this troop. Of course, under Dragon's Claw, right next to the Guild Wars Yellow Troop, which still isn't released. Elemaugrim deals damage to all enemies, creates 8 purples, and that is boosted per enemy that is burned on the enemy team at a 1-to-1 ratio. So it can do as many as a 12 purple spawn, which is tied at the highest that any troop can do, with that of a Coatl as far as static ones that they can keep repeating. So that is pretty huge if you can actually get an entire enemy team burned. The only problem is his colors don't really work well for it. He uses brown and red as 2 of his colors, and most of the good burners, or all of them, Shegra and Jarl Firemantle, both use brown and red. So you would have a pretty huge mana conflict if you did any of the better ones. Of course, Duesterhaus now has a 75% chance to burn everything. And that one has a yellow free, which is not in alignment, so that may work. It is a dragon daemon, so it can be used on daemon teams as well. As far as traits, it has impervious, another mythic with impervious. Definitely has potential, and it technically has skull negation too, because its final ability reduces all enemies' attack by 4 every extra turn that you do there on the gem matches. So that can stack up to basically negate their attack ability to 0. So now any skull spam teams that don't have an attack buffer will be disabled out pretty well too. We'll have something to finally be able to take out courage. Something like the justice team, which is something I've used quite a bit. Teams are along these lines. Maybe not with a Wraith up there, of something other color. It's mainly Valkyrie, Justice, Queen map combo. That can be countered out by it too. There's a lot of potential that this mythic will have, and we'll definitely make sure to get some nice teams for him later. But for now, we need to actually get him. So go open up all of our gem keys, probably throw some VIP keys on it. Hopefully we get lucky. Gloomleaf, you're useless. No, actually Gloomleaf's a bit better now that it got impervious. But let's see, another Corvash. Don't need more of that though. We almost just got a perfect brown team for today. The Corvash with the Cyberus combo. Getting a lot of interesting troops, none that we specifically need though. Hey, Dracos, hey, all the dragons, another queen map. And we're just gonna make me have to go to VIP keys, aren't you? So we'll go to the VIP chest, see what we can start to get, and there we go. Elemaugrim. Deal damage to all enemies, the purple spawn, and of course the attack reduction. Something else that's going to be pretty nice with this is there's quite a few dragons that do end up using purple, and he also has no mana conflict with a giant spider, which can feed him purple. He also has no mana conflict with an apothecary, which can feed him brown. So that's pretty nice. But there we go. I did want to get multiple, though. Knowing my luck, I'm probably just going to keep it at the 1. Play it safe. Play it safe with the single Elemaugrim, and we'll go from there. So let's go trade it up. If I'm not mistaken, it uses the brown, red, brown, purple, though I could be wrong. Let's see. Oh no, it was red, purple. Okay, I already forgot what it uses. I knew what it was earlier. We'll find out in a second. So let me go get that thing. Where is it? There it is. Let's go fully level it. Don't even need to do any ascension since it's already mythic. And we'll get to see what its final stats are completely maxed out, because currently whatever it is right now is whatever the current max is within the game at this current moment in time. Okay, it's red, purple, and brown, red. Okay, so I was right when I said brown, red. I was pretty sure it still had lavas. I was farming them earlier because it is my, I believe it still is. It was earlier, my lowest amount of trait stone. But there we go, Elemaugrim, 33 attack, 51 armor, 47 HP. A little bit unfortunate that it has a lower HP than it does armor. A lot of things in this kingdom are kind of themed around that, since it's an attack armor kingdom as far as the extra buff that it gives. But actually, Dragon Soul is about the most that isn't around it. You could use a Dragon Soul with it. I'm still leaning towards the Dragon Soul Christine X combo. Feel like that would still be pretty decent. If I'm not mistaken, Demonstraxia would that still cover every color? Unless I'm missing something there. Yeah, that would cover every color. You got brown, yellow, red, purple, and green, blue. So yeah, that would. If you did something like a Dragon Soul, Christine X, Demonstraxia, and a Elemaugrim, that would indeed cover everything. So we might need to go test that. Actually, let me go test that right now. Might as well. Normally, I don't bother putting any of the teams into this video, but might as well. These videos do tend to be a little bit towards the shorter side. So let me go test that one right now, because everyone knows it's going to be one of the teams. So obviously the Dragon Soul Christine X combo. Anyone could see that from a mile away with how popular they've been these days. But let's use the new Demonstraxia. I've actually never used it since it got the buff. It got slightly higher damage, and it now has the burn chance at 75% chance instead of the normal 25% chance that it used to have. Even though we do need that mana, I am going to be going Dragon Soul banner, because Dragon Soul and the explosions will just give him all of the mana anyways. Oh, also we're getting quite a bit of bonuses as well. But let's just go into whatever our PvP battle is. Oh gosh, it would be something annoying. But we'll go into that. Double check what our bonus even is. We're getting, let's see, we're getting the +1 attack, +2 armor, +1 magic for having 4 unique dragons. And we're getting additional +1 attack for having 2 unique Dragon's Claw, which is coming from Dragon Soul with the Elemaugrim. So let's see what we can do with this. We can easily reduce down their attack to pretty much nothing. So let's go do that. And of course, we'll want to focus our Dragon Soul first. This will help give us the mana generation we need. And hopefully we can get a Demonstraxia burn into the cast and see what it can do. The only thing that might be a little annoying that could prevent us from really doing anything is the fact that he does indeed have a famine just sitting there. Of course, purple, want to go for immediately so we get the crystallize. Even if we take this red, it will not be full mana. I think I'm still going to take it though. We kind of have to commit. I can't take the double yellow since we are on a reduction on the yellow there. Do we bother skull distracting? We still don't have skull reduction on him yet, so we'll just go for the extra turn skull right there. There we go. There's our skull reduction. So there we go. His attack has been reduced by 8. One other thing. Oh gosh, by 12. One other thing they did. This was originally going to be a 2 attack reduction. Then it was a 3, and now they released it today as a 4. And personally, I think they could have kept it at a 3. That was kind of pushing it, putting it to a 4. Oh no, I feel like that's just a little bit too good of a value on it. Even when it was at 2, I still thought it was pretty strong. But yeah, I think 3 might be a good middle ground. We'll see how it pans out at 4. But after several turns, particularly earlier on in the game, you'd get to the point where it would have so much capability that it would just keep all of their attacks at 0. So let's go get the combo. This better burn. Okay, good. Oh, of course 2 of them have immunity to it, but oh well. This will work. Still shows it. That'll be a 10 purple spawn, which is still a pretty large amount. And we do miss. Maybe if we had those extra 2, we could have gotten it. But he'll take some purple. All we have to do now is actually Christine X, and that's enough damage. So yeah, not bad. 27 damage to all. That's about actually that's a little bit less than what Christine X normally hits, but still a really high number. But there we go. And that is MASH, and that is the power of the new Mythic. And I'm pretty sure that is the team I will mostly be using it with, because yeah, that pretty much covers everything. So yeah, I never thought I'd say this, but Demonstraxia is actually good now, because you can. It's really your only good burn option to feed into Elemaugrim, because you're not really going to use a Shegra, or if you're going to use anything else, it's going to be a Shegra, but you wouldn't really use a Yarrow for it since it's not a dragon. But yeah. Demonstraxia actually works pretty nice for it, and that is the new Mythic. If you guys have any other questions about it, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. I hope you all have the best of luck in trying to hunt it down, and we'll be doing a teams video on it soonish. Of course, that is one team that you can use now, and we'll be showing a couple other ones. I'll also be, of course, using it within the context of the Guild Wars. Maybe not today on the brown day, but definitely on the purple day, since he does indeed spawn purple, which will give him excessively good value on any of the purple days within Guild Wars. But anyways, best of luck, and I will see you all later. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.